saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Set! Liking 18, 70 range. Hunt! Come on, set! Bronco 80! Buffalo 18, Panther, hunt, hunt! Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Set, go! Get out! Set, ready! Cowboy 80! Set, go! Here we go! Ready, ready?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Vacates quickly left side. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready?
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Lightning 18. Lightning 18. Lightning 19. Pushed in. Dragon 60.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
19 tight. Let's go now. 70
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Achane to the right. They're giving 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. He's going to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 72. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught on the slant. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the... they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Still fighting forward. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trim the lead to 1. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
kid. This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Out the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's got a gain of 6 there. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his back. Achane. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. You know, it's great flying through the air, Bronx. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Play action, McCarthy. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First
down from the 42. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. Setting up to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 21-14, our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out with 3rd and 4. Playing with Achan here out of the gun. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
Trying for it, it's Achan. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
19, Tiger, 19.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Nike, 18. Ready? Half the 60, go!
From the shotgun, McCarthy hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 28, Dolphins 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Oh, he loses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They'll work against the blitz. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's Achan on the inside give. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now it gives across Merritt, running left. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short pass caught by his tight end. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a one-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another throw here for McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
The tackle made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hut, hut.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. It's now
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
60 by 6. 60 by 60. 19 tight. Go.
The final throw before the break. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by A.J. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offensive line fast. Throwing it on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And the Saints have the recovery. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
2nd down carry for A.J. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Quick to the left, it's caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him It was the Dolphins' first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He completes it in traffic. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
3rd and inches.
Trying to pick it up here with H.A. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. Back to throw it. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting Payton in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Handoff now, out to go. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete, into the red zone. And he is into the end zone, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a 3rd quarter lead. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 28.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A-Chan again on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
70 Lions.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Looking in the air here. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. 4th down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Running it now out of the gun. Blast through midfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
1st down. 1st and 10.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. 6, Cowboys. Go.
Again, right side to Miller. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he dodged the tackle. Keeps it moving. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Dolphins 31.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
That one's cut along one sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
46 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Pass play coming here. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Cut out left. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
49. Dolphins 38.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19, go! 19's Warrior 70. Check out.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And it's first out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
To number 84.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Tighten up. Here we go. Hawk 70, go.
Again, McCarthy to throw. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot to the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his gunner, H-hand. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down Dolphins.
Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and your defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on it. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trying to run it in. H.A. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Second and goal, they're going to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. They sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here we go. Get him. Go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Go. 70 Lions. Warriors 17. 19 tight. Ready.
McCarthy to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the set.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
19
Looking now from the gun. Connecting on a slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
And the Dolphins, first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line. Working on first down. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Dolphins.
So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown. Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do. He'll look to throw it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Dolphins 53.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go left side with Miller. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Dolphins will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. He found some space. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of
wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One final shot here. Chased out to his right. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.